Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, decent hour, right? Decent hour in the day. And I got a very interesting subject for you tonight. PK, what's up? How are you, my man? You're gonna like the subject tonight. But I say that, I know, right? I actually kept my own word to myself at 7 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern. That's funny. Yes, you guys are gonna love either here's the thing. Either you guys are gonna I know you're gonna love the subject, but you either gonna love me or hate me by the end of it. So stay tuned as yes. So here we go. So referrals, right? Have you ever have you ever referred something to someone, like, let's say for example from Amazon or eBay? You buy something and somebody sees it and they're like, oh my god, this thing is amazing. Where'd you get that? And you're like, Amazon. And they go, oh yeah, that's cool, and or you go to a restaurant and then you have this amazing meal, and then you tell your friend, you're like, dude, this food was amazing, the service was amazing, right? Look at PK tagging away. I appreciate it, money. I appreciate it. If you feel like this is going to be worthy of sharing, share away, tag your folks. So, maybe you go to a movie now that the movies are open again. Maybe you go to a movie and you refer a movie. Or maybe, maybe you have an attorney. Maybe you got an attorney that somebody could use, and it's a great attorney, and you refer them. Or, I don't know, maybe you refer a mechanic, or whatever it may be, right? We've done that. Like, we do that all day, every day, without even knowing. Hey, do you know anybody? Hey, do you know? Especially on Facebook, people ask for advice all the time, for recommendations all the time, all the time. So why is it that when it comes to a product or a service that you represent or you promote, people are not so? Why is that? Have you thought about that? Who do you know? Yeah. Who do you know that, right? We say that all the time. Hey, do you know anybody that? Hey, do you, like, we say that all the time. And then when it comes to like buying from a friend or supporting a friend, we're like, right? So it comes to 3 points. And I feel like these 3 points, 3 key points is what drives a person to go with your suggestion, go with your recommendation. Okay, like I said, by the end of this, you may hate me or love me. We'll see. It ain't the first time, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh my goodness, that's for sure. Here we go. Number one. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna digress, or am I? No, I'm not gonna digress. So, like, for example, I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna tell you, like, I got this from Amazon today, right? Dude, it's like a armrest for your desk. What? I never knew there was such a thing. My arms were like bugging me, like, against the desk. So I got one of these. What? So I'm gonna tell you, money in the bank right here. So anyway, got excited over that. See, I digressed. So three key points. As you're joining me live, let me know you're here. Would love to know who's here, who's not here. So 3 key points as far as referrals are concerned. Hey, what makes people just go with your recommendations or your suggestions? Number 1, this is the number 1 reason why people would go with something that you recommended. The number 1 reason is because it fills a hole. it helps to solve a problem. They want it, or they really need it. They're in the market for it. For example, this guy, the armrest, okay? If somebody told me that, hey, you know, by the way, because I used to use a blanket. All right, here we go. I used to have a blanket over my desk so that my arm could rest. Because of the wrist surgery too, I can't, it's a long story, but because of the wrist surgery, I can't rest my wrist against like wood or desk or anything like that. It just, I can't. So I used to have a blanket. So if somebody told me, hey, there's a, you know what, there's a little thing right here. It's beautiful. And it's not like a freaking blanket that you throw on your desk like a retard. You can, yeah, use one of these guys. I would have said, send me the link. Right? Send me the link. Dude, I got 2 of them for 14 bucks. Mic drop, let's go. Right? So they got to be in the market for it. They got to need it. They got to want it. It's got to serve something for them. It's got to help them with something, fill a gap, solve a solution, solve a problem. That's number 1. Number 2. Number two is, yeah, they have a, I have that, but you know what? It's my whole, it's a long story. It's my whole thing, you know. It's my whole arm. I actually, okay, so since you brought it up, I'm going to tell you. So I found out that I have a skin allergy against like wood or plastic or something like that if I leave my elbows against them for a long time. Who knew? Who knew? Anyway, number 2 reason. Number 2 is they gotta trust the source. Okay? Where's it coming from? Who's recommending it? Is the source reliable? Or is it just somebody off the, you know? If somebody that I trust and like and appreciate tells me, hey, you know what? Like if PK, for example, he didn't know about my problem because I mean he would have told me there's a thing like this. I'm pretty sure he would, but he didn't know about that, right? So if PK would know about my product and would have come to me and say, hey, bro, you can like get this from Amazon, you know, like 2 of them for 14 bucks. I was like, dude, let's go. Right? Because I like that source, because I trust PK, right? Because I know he wouldn't do me wrong. So you gotta be, excuse me, you gotta be a reliable source. If you're not recognized as somebody who's reliable, or somebody who, you know, recommends things and they suck. Okay. Oh, yeah. The neighbor. If the neighbor knew how famous she is, like on social media with my lives, I think it would change her attitude. So you got to become that source that people actually would like to get information or recommendations from. Okay? Because they may want that product. They may need that product. It may even serve a purpose. It may even solve a problem. But if you suck and they don't like you, they ain't gonna go with you. How many times have you gone to the mall, where we used to have malls and people would go and shop in different stores? How many times we go to the mall because you wanted to buy, let's say, this shirt or this pants or whatever, and you know you want to buy this. You go in the store and you get this obnoxious salesperson that drives you up the wall. How many times you just walk away from buying what you went to buy because of the salesperson? I don't know, I would. If I don't like the salesperson, this actually has happened. A couple of years ago, we bought furniture. I'm not gonna bring up his name, but the worst salesperson on the planet Earth. When I went back to buy a dining table, I specifically called on him and I said, I'm not gonna go with you. I literally called him up and he was excited that I'm gonna buy something else. And then I said, I'm not gonna go with you, I'm gonna go with this person because of your attitude. Literally, I told him that to his face. Some people didn't like my approach, but you know what? I've been in sales for a gazillion years, and I feel like I have the right to tell somebody they suck, where they could get commission after commission because I not only I purchased, and then my parents purchased, and I referred somebody else too. And guess who they bought it from? Not him. I tell the guy I want a certain size of a sofa for this angle of my living room, and he picks another sofa and he says, "What's another 3 inches?" I go, "Are you like here? Did you hear what I said? I have this measurement." He goes, "Oh, it's just another 3 inches." Why? Because he didn't have the other one in stock. It's like, what the heck's wrong with you, man? Why are you pushing something that's not going to even fit? Why would I go with you? Trust gone. You gotta become a source where people would like to look forward to get a recommendation from. So 1, they gotta need it. 2, they gotta want it. They gotta need it. It's gotta fill a purpose. It's gotta serve a purpose. It's gotta solve a problem. And you gotta be a cool dude or a cool gal that recommends it, so they go with it. And the third one, and I know some of you are gonna hate me for this, and some of you are gonna love me for this. Some of you are gonna just be like, boo. And some of you, because I'm gonna call some of you guys out, like literally. And some of you watch my replays. I know who you are, and you know who you are. You watch my replays, and you may not like it, but here it is, okay? And number 3, and I feel like this has become one of the most important factors, okay? And it's sad, I gotta tell you before I give you the third one, it's sad that this actually is a factor, okay? It's very sad that this point that I'm gonna share with you is actually even a point to consider. That's how sad this is. Ready? The third reason, the third key point why people would go with your referral or not go with your referral, whatever it may be. You recommend a book off Amazon, they're like, oh my God, that's amazing. They go buy it. You recommend a restaurant, great meal, they go have a meal, enjoy it. You recommend a movie, they go see the movie, no problem. You recommend an attorney, no problem. They love the attorney, they go with it. And then, ready for the third point? They find out that you are the attorney. You are the restaurant. You are the author of the book. You get it? Once people find out that you actually get a commission off of what you recommended, they immediately, it's like they put up this wall. It's like, hey man, there's this Italian restaurant, they got bomb food. It's just like amazing. The shrimp Alfredo, oh, it's to die. You gotta go check it out. Oh yeah, that's great. Where is it at? Oh, it's a restaurant I opened up. It's like all of a sudden it's like, hey, there's this book. It gives you great advice. It's such a great book for you to build a journey and to go through your journey. And it's just an amazing book that's gonna help you with your goals and motivation and inspiration. And you can get it on Amazon. Oh, I would love to get a hold of that book. They go to Amazon and they see author Sean Azimi. Like, oh, it's his book. You recommend the guy, the girl stares right in your face like this and says, I want to lose weight. They have the want. I want to lose weight like this, right? They like stare at you. I want to lose weight. Okay. They come to you, so they obviously like the source. And then you say, oh, wonderful. You know what? I work with this weight loss company. We have some really amazing products. We have some great testimonials. Let me introduce you to the products and share with you some information. And immediately, they don't want to lose weight anymore. Am I fair to say this? Some of you just went blank. Like, did I call you guys out? And then you go buy weight loss from Costco. And then you go buy weight loss from Walmart. And you go buy weight loss from some guy off the street that sells weight loss behind his van. And you go get a haircut from a stranger. You don't go support the friend that has a hair salon. Why would you go there? Why would you spend the same $20 with your friend? Why? No, I give it to a stranger. Hashtag real talk. Am I right or am I right? As soon as I tell you it's mine and I'm gonna get rewarded for what you're just gonna purchase anyway, you're like, listen, I sell the best freaking toothpaste on the planet Earth. The best, okay? The best freaking toothpaste on the planet Earth. I do, okay? How many of you use a toothpaste once in a while? Every couple months you use a toothpaste? Every day? Every couple weeks? How many of you guys use a freaking toothpaste? How many of you guys buy my toothpaste? How many? How many? How many of you guys buy my toothpaste? You buy toothpaste, right? How many of you buy mine? Why don't you buy mine? Is it because you don't use toothpaste? Is it because you don't need toothpaste? Is it because you don't have a want for toothpaste? Is it because it doesn't solve a problem? Or is it because you don't like me? Or is it because, oh, you know what? He's telling me to buy this toothpaste because he gets paid. It's like, I'm telling you to buy something you've never purchased in your entire life before. How stupid is that mentality? Don't talk about support when you don't know the first thing about support. Straight up. Don't be talking about that stuff. Only talk about the stuff that you actually implement in your own life. Don't come to me, ask me to buy your stuff if you don't buy my toothpaste. Don't even come to me, because I'll slap it in your face. Real talk. I'm not even kidding. I'm a little ticked off. A long day. But it's real talk. You know, don't be like that in life. Don't be like that in life. Don't be a hater of your friends. Listen, if you're not a supporter, you're a hater. I'm just going to tell you straight up. You buy sandwiches, you don't buy your friend sandwich, and then you just go to Subway. That's a hater. You can't tell me, oh, I love my friend. Then why the hell do you go to the Subway, bro? Maybe once in a while you should shop at your freaking friends. I cussed for the first time. I dropped the F-bomb. It's real talk. Don't be like that in life. Because you know what? That's how life will treat you back. It'll keep slapping in the face, left and right. I'm serious. Listen, you talk about love and support and motivation, and we gotta stick together. And I'll just buy the toothpaste from Walmart. I know you have yours, but no. God forbid you make 60 cents. Right? And hey, Peter, boom, you nailed it. I was gonna go there next. Or you go to this restaurant your friend owns, right? You're sitting down, right off the bat, you're expecting what? A couple free drinks or free appetizers or... Stop. What kind of support is that? When you go to a stranger's restaurant, do you ask for free appetizers? Free drinks? Do they give it to you? Come on, people. If you had your own restaurant, if your friends came there and asked you for free appetizers, how many times would it take before you say, listen, bro, you gotta pay up? Go into it without expecting anything. Yes. But I'm talking about you as a self person. Don't be that person. That as soon as you know you want the product, whatever it is, I'm talking about whatever it is. I don't care about my product, okay? It could be, I don't know, whatever. I use toothpaste because that's like the cheapest thing you can probably get, right? So it's like, don't be like that, right? So you got like, you know when you want the product, you need the product, it's gonna solve your solution. You like the person, they're not a jerk, okay? Well then, support them. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like really that simple. So if you're asking for a referral, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up for you before like T-Money says I bust the vein. And I'm starving. PK knows why, but I'm starving. So I'm gonna wrap it up for you. Listen, people will take your referrals for only three things. 3 key points, I'm telling you. One is that they gotta want it, need it, it's gotta solve their problem. 2, they gotta like you. They gotta trust you. You gotta be that source. You can't, you know, John Melton said this a while back, and I love I mean, this just kind of just echoes in my head all the time, because in network marketing, you're either rewarded or punished for the life you lived before. In network marketing, you either are rewarded or punished for the life you lived before, which means if you were a jerk and you treated people like a jerk, you treated people like they're a transaction, you never cared for anybody. Now when you show up, you're like, oh, buy my product. They're like, dude, see ya. You've lived a horrible life before this. You know what I mean? Nobody's has had your trust, right? But if you lived a good life and people have trusted you, you've cared for people, you haven't cheated anybody, you haven't wronged anybody, there's no reason for people not to believe you or trust you at least. And the last reason, some people, I'm not saying everybody, most people get turned off when you get rewarded for your product and service. I don't know. If you're that kind of a person, I'm asking you to flip the switch. I'm asking you, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I don't think that's a good principle to live with. I'm not saying always support your friend. I mean, if he's got a restaurant and the food sucks, you know what I mean? Don't be going there all the time and brag about it. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying, right? Play a fair game. That's what I'm saying. Fair game. Just play a fair game. Don't discredit something just because your friend is gonna get rewarded. That's a horrible principle to have. That's a horrible principle to have. I'm asking you to reevaluate that one, So, hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I didn't pop any veins, so that's good. And stay tuned for my Halloween reel tonight that I'll be posting. What? Oh, by the way, let me share one thought. I'm gonna bounce after this because this is the only night I'll be able to share this. I don't believe in Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't have anything for Halloween. Like, people knock on my door for candy, you ain't gonna get it from me. I don't support Halloween. So that's just me. I don't wear costumes. I don't wear the costume for the Halloween purpose of a costume. Okay, I just want to be very clear with that, because it's not one of the things I back up. So I'm not that person. So, but I do have a Halloween special reel skit that's gonna come up for you tonight. Yeah, but I don't play Halloween. I just don't agree with literally 100% of the principles of Halloween. So, good thing maybe I don't have a kid. Maybe good thing I don't have a kid, because if I had a kid, I'm pretty sure the kid and the wifey would have a problem with me not doing Halloween. Like, I would definitely discourage them from doing it. So, but anyway, that's a whole different subject. Good thing we don't have that. Anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. For those of you who feel like this is worthy of sharing, tag away, share away, do what you gotta do. Share. Oh, Manoush just joined. I don't know how long you've been on. I just saw you join. I wish it was like real time and I knew who was, who wasn't. So if you just joined, maybe you can catch the replay, give me some feedback. T-Money said I'm about to pop a vein. Didn't happen. Sorry, folks. But yeah, drop your thoughts, your comments. But I really want to get your feedback on this one. Am I right? I know some of you guys are going to hate me for this. Like, literally, I know. Watch, okay? Tomorrow I'm going to share this with you. Maybe in a couple days. I know somebody's going to send me a chat or a text message and is going to be pissed at this message. Good. You know what I mean? That's all I got to tell you. So Drop your feedback, drop your thoughts. I really want to know what you guys think, even if it's love or hate. Just be nice. That's all I ask. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.